Hello, welcome to another vlog. I feel like today is the worst day to be starting this vlog, mainly because I'm not in the best mood, for no other reason than the fact that yesterday I had a bad health day, and then I only got about 5 hours of sleep last night, and I just don't know how I used to live off of less. And then I thought, ooh, why don't we update my Act 2 vlog, which whenever that comes out, I will try to remember to link that down below in this video. And I was reminded of all of the stress I have with that story that I'm trying not to think about, and then it put me in a little bit of a bad mood. But other than that, everything is great. My memory card filled out, so hopefully this is somewhat back in focus. What was I saying? So one of the reasons why I haven't been filming as often is because when I use this camera for filming, I have to set up the focus on me, and then I need to turn off the autofocus for when I'm filming so you don't hear the noise. That is super annoying. I hate it so much. You do that through an app, and I turn it off, and then when I'm filming, normally my phone locks because I talk forever, and then I have to reset up the app on my phone because it has to connect to Wi-Fi. It's a whole faff, and then I need to turn it back on. The issue is that for some reason, since me falling on black ice and dropping my camera, so this was an issue far before that, my camera will not connect to the Canon phone app. And I've always had trouble with it. I hear it's normal for the Canon app to cause people a lot of trouble, but it has been such a pain, and I still can't get it to connect, which means I have to refilm these clips a lot because I'm really blurry. And it was just so frustrating that I was like, it just got to the point where I didn't want to pull out my camera and film anything, which is really not a good reason. Oh, and then, comes the whole fact that there's nothing going on currently. Like, there is really exciting stuff happening in my life, but none of it is like worth filming. And then the stuff that is worth filming doesn't just involve me, it involves like the rest of my family. And I don't want to put them on here unless they want to. We're all really private people, and that makes vlogging really difficult. Which is probably why I like a lot of B-roll and silence. Yeah, I've always been really big on you shouldn't put anyone on social media or anywhere public without someone's permission. My mom has raised us like that since social media was even a thing. But the stuff I can share that is really enjoyable is just me watching WandaVision with Henry. And I don't think that's interesting content. As well as, what else we're watching? I am re-watching Sherlock. He's watching it for his first time though with Benedict Cumberbatch, which out of all the modern Sherlock Holmes is the only good one. I don't care what you say, the Robert Downey Jr. one is so Americanized and just hurts my soul. So do not acknowledge that in this household. We also finished all of Dairy Girls. Loved that show. Honestly, 10 out of 10. I think I haven't seen something that funny since Fleabag. Yeah, Dairy Girls is incredible. Highly rate it. See what I mean? Like, I can talk to you about TV. I never thought I'd be one to talk about TV. I either binge it or I avoid it. I've also been doing a lot of baking, but when haven't I been doing a lot of baking? Hello. If you're asking yourself how someone could look so wonderful, that's because I haven't gotten ready yet. I am currently writing, which is a shock. Been actually pretty good these past few weeks of writing, and my second act editing vlog is slowly but surely coming along. My goal was to actually go for a walk an hour ago, but I'm kind of on a roll, so I might finish this chapter and then hopefully I'll get a little bit of a walk in. I'm going to put on this beanie because my hair looks dreadful and I'm washing it tonight. This probably looks even more ridiculous. Okay, hi. I just went through and edited this vlog because I know I haven't updated regularly, if at all, and I really wanted to see what I have said and what I haven't said. Where have I been? Why haven't I been updating as frequently? Honestly, just been really busy with life, and I still haven't fixed the thing. So I have been using a little camera for it, but I just hate the quality so much. So here's to hoping this is a good shot. Also, I had this weird moment where I was like, should I delete all my social media? There is no reason for this. Fun fact, I was that kid in high school who deleted her social media constantly. I deactivated it. I never fully deleted it. I would just deactivate it and then turn it back on 6 months later. I don't know why. Nothing ever pushed me towards it. I do like there to be a lot of quiet in my life. I need days of silence. And so I think the world just gets too loud, and you can't always hide from things that bother you because, real life. Gotta go to work, gotta go to school, or you gotta persevere. But when it comes to things like social media, it's not really, it's not really important unless it's your job. This isn't my job. So I was like, you know what? What if I never upload again? And I thought about that, and then I went on a walk, and then I was like, oh my gosh, you're being ridiculous. Calm down. Just post when you want to post. Stop having this schedule. Anyways, here we are, finishing off this vlog, and I'm going to talk to you about The Ocean at the End of the Lane, a novel by Neil Gaiman. I'm not done with it yet. This is how far we are. I actually think this book might have been the reason that caused me to just be like, I'm not going back on social media. It's a really, really good book. In a way, it's a book that I think is important to read during lockdown. Throughout 2020 and now 2021, I have found myself sinking deeper into nostalgia to get through the trauma that is this illness that is sweeping the world, and that was just like my coping mechanism. And this is literally a book about nostalgia, and it's beautifully done. There is one writing choice that he chose that I've never seen him do before that I really am not a fan of, but I've been thinking it over, and I don't know another way for him to have done it. So like, it was literally his best choice that I could think of. I'm not gonna say what it is because if it doesn't annoy you, I don't want to point it out. As far as the book itself, I love these flaps, like how it's a paperback, but we have these flaps. Love it because I am not someone who has a bookmark. I can never find them, so I always use the receipt for the book. This is a weird thing gosh, what is this review? This is a weird thing I didn't know would bother me. I love how this looks. You see how we have the different page sizes. I don't know if we can see it. Maybe I'll get a close-up later. I will most likely forget. I love how it looks. It has this really old vibe, which definitely works with the nostalgia part of this book. But practically speaking, I'm not a fan of it because I do like to search through pages going like flipping through it. And since the pages are different sizes, it's harder to flip through it all equally. And that bothers me. Otherwise, feels great in the hands. So the thing that kind of pushed me over the edge is that there is a trope. It's not even, no, it's not a trope. It's not a trope at all. It's not even a cliche. There's a plot point in this story. And whenever I read it and not expect it, it really bothers me, which is weird because I've never experienced this type of plot point. I have never been closely connected to someone who's experienced this. But it really bothers me, maybe because I don't understand it and I just get really angry that people like that exist. And it just gets me into a very, very foul mood. And so I got there, I put the book down, like could not read it for I think a week, 2 weeks. And then I was like really grumpy during that whole time. That's why I was like, maybe I shouldn't go back on social media. I think it was this book. I just became so grumpy reading it. It's not even the main point of this book. This is very silly. I started reading it again this week and I'm enjoying myself again because I know what to expect. I have been writing again, which is nice, which is another reason why I haven't really updated this vlog, is because my Act 2 editing vlog has been being filled with things. Most of my memory card is filled with that and I just keep forgetting to update this one. But we're finally coming to an end of a very weird vlog. I've been rewatching bits of the Mindy Project. I don't know if anyone else has seen it. I love that show. Danny Castellano. I have been baking a lot, as you would have seen. So much baking. We made, as you would have saw, well, pancake day, we made crepes. And then these bars that were called vegan paleo Twix. We just happened to have a lot of dates and we were like, what can we use these dates for? And that recipe popped up. It didn't taste like a Twix, but it tasted delicious. Yeah, I don't know. We've just been baking a lot. Yeah, that's my update for you. Let me know how you have been doing. Sorry this is all over the place and very jumbled, but things will calm down soon. And then I have 2 really exciting videos that I've been slowly working on that I'll push out whenever they're ready, and you'll see content when you'll see content because it's lockdown. Why am I trying to schedule content when literally there are days when paint drying is more interesting than me trying to think of something to talk about? I guess I'll just see you in the next one. Bye.